Have you ever engaged in a serious debate over which is better, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Have you ever played Smash or Pass using only characters from Star Wars and Marvel movies? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we have the podcast for you. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen, the podcast where an expert panel convenes to ask the questions about pop culture and social commentary that other podcasts are afraid to ask. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling Fans International Association is back. That's right, the premier fan club association of the 1970s and 1980s has been revived and is back in business. Join today. It's free at thewfia.org. That's thewfia.org. You can also join us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/WFIA 1969. Welcome back, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I am your host, as always, Brad Drake, and tonight, the World Wrestling Federation rolls on here, and we are invading the Spectrum in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's right, everybody. It is Spectrum Wrestling on the PRISM Network. So let's go ahead and select PRISM Network. There it is. We're going to use this broadcaster. We're going to save the selection, so we are locked in for the PRISM Network. Not Prison Network, but the PRISM Network. Let's double check our commentators. Okay, Dick Graham and Craig DeGeorge and Cal Rudman is doing the interviews. Okay, so Graham, DeGeorge, and Rudman. All right, let's take a look at our card for tonight, everybody. Everything but the dark matches here really happened. This is the real card. And if I'm correct, you can actually watch this on YouTube. I'm pretty certain that this show is available on YouTube. So, in our two dark matches, everybody, we're going to see Debbie Combs and Rockin' Robin challenge the Glamour Girls for the Ladies World Tag Team title. We are going to see Tony Rocco, California wrestling legend out of Los Angeles, a very, very capable hand. He is going to challenge Tiger Mask for that World Junior Heavyweight title. That should be one heck of a match. And we're going to make it longer than 5 minutes. We're going to give them plenty of time to put on a good match. Now, we're moving on to the main show here, everybody. We're going to see Barry Horowitz against the Ultimate Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior is carrying that neck injury, so this match will be hindered. We're going to see the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, cut a promo. Brady Boone is going to climb into the ring against the Iron Mike Sharpe, or just Iron Mike Sharpe. Siva Afi is going to face Ted DiBiase. The one-man gang is going to battle Hillbilly Jim, Dino, Bravo, and Johnny V. That's right, Johnny Valiant, also known as Luscious Johnny V, his manager. They are going to battle the fabulous Rougeau brothers, who aren't the fabulous Rougeau brothers yet. They're just the Rougeau brothers. We're going to see Nikolai, Volkoff, and Paul Orndorff climb into the ring. And I think Paul Orndorff made a face turn at this point, or he's on the cusp of doing so. So we're going to go in and make that adjustment here soon. We're going to see a Hulk Hogan promo, everybody, just before the main event, and we have a big-time main event here. We're going to see Jake the Snake Roberts, Bruno Sammartino, and Tito Santana against the Hart Foundation and the Honky Tonk Man. Everybody, we have an action-packed stacked card here. This is the real card. You can watch it for real on YouTube. So with that said, everybody, let's get to booking. All right, absent workers, nobody except who we expect. Backstage incidents, we have some protege work with Graham and Ventura, which is good stuff. All right, so let's get going with our pre-show, which of course is our dark matches. And we have Combs and Rockin' Robin versus the Glamour Girls. And of course, that World Women's Tag title is on the line. Notice how I did not say titles. Notice how I did not say championships. I said Ladies World Tag Team title. It's 2 belts, 1 title, 2 belts, 1 championship. Get it? Good. All right. I was just reading Steve Kern's book last night, where I also learned that he did not like Wahoo McDaniel. And the author, and the guy's a good author. He did what's his name's book too, Brian Blair's book. He's good. He's really good, and he writes in there championships. It's one title, 2 belts, 1 title. It's just 1 championship. Stop with this championships madness. I hear it all the time now. All right, here's Debbie Combs. I got so fired up there, I got distracted. In case you didn't notice, here is Rockin' Robin. And here are our Glamour Girls. I believe, did one of them just pass away? I have to double check that. Unfortunately, I do think that's the case. I just don't remember. All right, we're going to give Judy Martin the win here, everybody. And they're going to go 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. Now, let's check to make sure that we got Tiger Mask on the roster. We do. Cool. So we go over to Alliance Belts, and we're going to borrow that World Junior Heavyweight title. All right, so here we go. Another dark match here, and this is going to be one heck of a match. We're going to give them 18 minutes, and we're going to have Tony Rocco versus Tiger Mask. Tiger Mask is the champ. Now, I'm sure both these guys aren't too over in this region, and unfortunately, that's what our product is mostly based on, but we are going to see one heck of a match here because these 2 gentlemen can go. Tiger Mask going to get the win and hold on to that title. And remember, I got us limited. I think, to 10 minutes. Yeah, shot myself in the foot with that one. But hey, at least it's realistic. Obviously, there was no World Junior Heavyweight title at this point. Tiger Mask was kind of out of wrestling at this point. But we did it for some fun in the game, and we're going to have one heck of a match here. All right, moving on to the main. I got to make some adjustments here. Our commentary team is, let's double check that one more time here. Graham DeGeorge Rudman, yeah. So here is Dick Graham. Here is Craig DeGeorge. This one's good to go. Here's Dick Graham. Here's Craig DeGeorge. And this one is good to go. Remember, this is a recurring event, not a recurring TV show. So that is why it's done this way, everybody. All right, our opener is Barry Horowitz and the Ultimate Warrior. And they're going to go just 8 minutes, which is good. So here we go. We have Horowitz versus Ultimate Warrior. We have Dick Graham. We have Craig DeGeorge. Here is our man, Barry Horowitz. And here is the Ultimate Warrior. Yes, we're aware that he's got that injury, unfortunately. All right, this one is booked. Up next here, we are going to have $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase promo. And we have Dick Graham. We have Craig DeGeorge. And we have $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase cuts a promo. And this should be good stuff here. So here is Cal Rudman. Here is Ted DiBiase. We're going to base this one just on Ted DiBiase, and we should have a good promo here. Good stuff. All right, up next here we have Brady Boone and Iron Mike Sharpe. I clicked on the wrong thing there. They're also going to go 8 minutes. Boone versus Sharpe. Here's Brady Boone. Here is Iron Mike Sharpe. And we have to change this up to Dick Graham and Craig DeGeorge. And here we go. Iron Mike Sharpe actually gets the win in this one for real. So that's how we're going to do it, everybody. All right, up next, we have Siva Afi against Ted DiBiase. $1 Million Man in the spotlight here. I believe this one also goes 8 minutes. Let's double check that. Yes, also goes 8 minutes. All right, so we have Afi versus DiBiase. Siva Afi, good athlete, good wrestler. They just used him as a Jimmy Snuka knockoff in the WWF, unfortunately. Here's Dick Graham. Here's his partner, Craig DeGeorge. And the $1 Million Man is going to get that win. And we're going to heal it up here and have him get some help from Virgil on the outside. All right. Up next here, we have One Man Gang and Hillbilly Jim. They're going to go 10 minutes. And in this match, in real life, Hillbilly Jim got the win by DQ. So that's what we're going to do. Here's Dick Graham. Here's Craig DeGeorge. And here we go. One Man Gang, who's just not over yet anywhere, although he's doing well. Here's Hillbilly Jim. And we are going to have Hillbilly Jim get that victory. It's going to come via DQ. All right, so that one's booked. And let me double check our commentators. Yes, we did it right. Got to take your time when you're doing these, everybody, to do them right. All right, Bravo and Johnny V against the Rougeau brothers is up next. They're going to go 12 minutes. This should actually be a decent match. Bravo and Johnny V versus the Rougeau brothers. I always thought it was really cool that the managers would also climb into the ring, and that's why I'm glad when we did this version that we got that fixed. So it could be the case. All right, here is Dino Bravo. Here is Johnny V. On a side note, I have been rewatching The Sopranos, and the getting ready to start. I think it's season 5 when Johnny V plays the bodyguard of Frankie Valli on the show, who also plays a gangster. We're going to leave this one open-ended, everybody. We'll see how we do. So I'm looking forward to seeing Johnny V in action. All right, Nikolai Volkoff. And we need to make an adjustment right away here. Here's Paul Orndorff. We're going to prepare to turn him. Yes. All right, so we have Volkoff versus Orndorff. They're going to go 14. Here is Nikolai Volkoff in his Bolsheviks gear, although that has not happened yet on television. Plenty of dark matches, but not on television. And we are going to have Paul Orndorff get the win. There's Dick Graham. There's Craig DeGeorge. Paul Orndorff with the victory, everybody. There we go. All right, up next, we have our Hulk Hogan promo. That's going to go 6 minutes. And whenever we do a Hulk Hogan promo, we always put the exclamation point in there because it is a Hulk Hogan promo. Yeah. That's the way you do it, everybody. All right, here's Craig DeGeorge. I'm sorry, we screwed that one up, didn't we? Here's Dick Graham. Here's Craig DeGeorge. All right, here is our man, Cal Rudman, who Hogan used to call Killer Cal. And Cal Rudman would be so excited. He was like a child with Hulk Hogan. All right, there is the Hulkster, and this one, everybody, is booked. And here comes our main event. Big 6-man tag. It's going to go 18 minutes. If it can, we have to trim it down. We'll see. So we have Roberts, Sammartino, Santana versus the Hart Foundation and Honky Tonk Man. All right, so here we go. Here is Jake the Snake Roberts. Here is Bruno Sammartino. Here is the Honky Tonk Man. For those of you that don't know, there was a mini feud going on with Bruno Sammartino and, oh man, I screwed that up. And Honky Tonk Man. And that's why this match came together. All right, we have the Hart Foundation. And we're going to leave this one open-ended, everybody. I believe Bruno Sammartino got the win over Honky via pin or DQ, but I just don't remember. But we're going to leave this one open-ended for the heck of it. Here is Craig DeGeorge. All right, this one's booked. Good. We're good to go with time. So let's go ahead and start the show. Let's see how we do, everybody. All right. And of course, the Glamour girls get the victory here over Combs and Rockin' Robin. Nice 40 overall. Not bad for only a 5-minute pre-show bout. And here we go. We did get a very good score for a match that I didn't expect to get a very good score, as Tiger Mask defeats Tony Rocco. Good numbers here for both these men here on the East Coast. Man, this would have been one heck of a match to watch. I just wish I would have remembered to put in, well, I wouldn't have been able to use technical. No, I think you have to have 15 minutes for a technical masterclass. So I wouldn't have been able to do it for only a 10-minute match. This is a good score, 65. I like it. Ultimate Warrior beats Barry Horowitz. We get a 39 overall. That injury hurts the Warrior, we know. Excellent promo here with Ted DiBiase and Cal Rudman. Good stuff, 83. And we get Mike Sharpe beating Brady Boone by submission, 37 overall. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry. $1 Million Man gets the win here over Siva Afi with that $1 Million Dream, 72. Up next, we have the Gang and Hillbilly Jim, 69 and 60, not bad at all. Hillbilly Jim gets the win by DQ, 65 overall. Hillbilly Jim, your victor via disqualification. The Rougeau brothers against Dino Bravo and Johnny V, and the Rougeau brothers get the victory as Jacques Rougeau submits Johnny V with a Boston Crab. And that match could have gone either way. However, that's the way to end it. Have the manager take the loss. So we get a nice 77 score for this one. I'm digging it. Up next, your Volkoff and Orndorff. Orndorff gets the win with that pile driver. And of course, Paul Orndorff is just not good in this save. Not good at all. He's got the declining physical ability, which is realistic. This is post-arm injury, neck injury, I should say. But he's just not good. So 68 overall for this one. And bam! There we go with a big Hulk Hogan and Cal Rudman promo. 100, everybody. And here we come to our big main event. We only get a 79 for this main event. Look at this. 96, 91, 80, 87, 90, 84. We get a 79. Come on. The commentary and announcing didn't hurt it that bad. Come on. Screw job. However, that awesome promo should help us out here. We're going to go ahead and finish this one up. See how we did. Oh, we take the loss in 2 regions. My foot is in my mouth now, everybody. That's what we get for doing a real card. We're going to finish this one up. I'm not going to give any speeches. I don't want to give any speeches this time. There's Duke Mowers. We are wrapped up here. Duke Myers, not Mowers. We are wrapped up here with Prism. We'll be heading right back to our tour, which may or may not be in Hershey Park, Pennsylvania here. I got to take a look. Actually, I think we'll be moving on to Sunday with that one, but we'll check it out. As we wait for our screen to load here, and it has loaded, so we're good to go. Check our incoming here. Everybody's tired. Everybody's so tired, even though in real life, they were all wrestling 7 days a week. But in TEW, you can't do that. All right, so we got 132,000 viewers, which is BS. We got 4.9 million, which is accurate. And we got 422,000 viewers for Spectrum Wrestling, which is also probably BS. They got a lot more viewers than that. All right, speaking of BS, everybody, that's going to do it for us here for this one. For those of you that are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Drop a message below. Let us know how you found the channel, what you think of us so far. For those of you looking for more, you can find it over on patreon.com/PowerCastNetwork. For just the price of $5, everybody, you can get access to all of our spreadsheets, all of our shows early and ad-free, version 10.1 of the Supermod, and so much more, everybody. Check it out today, patreon.com/PowerCast Network. Don't forget, you can find us on social media, facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod, and get your free membership to Wrestling Fans International Association today, everybody, by going to thewfia.org. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time